Hey guys, Grease Monkey 348 here, coming to you about this video about just picked up a snowplow blade for my truck. It's a 7.5 foot blade. It's in decent shape, needs some work done to it. This is the whole back piece. It swivels back and forth by this arm here. You pull on that rod and then it pulls on that pin. And there are only 3 positions. You know, center position and left and right. Just one. So I'm going to try to make it 5 different positions. And it used to connect to the truck through these. I don't really like them that much, so this whole part I'm going to take off. And weld some brackets on the sides. It came with these big springs, and I got Echo ones over in this pile here. They are a little bit weaker, so I want to keep the strong ones on there. And it came with these wheel dollies. You put them on and you can wheel it around. It doesn't come with the brake, the skid shoes. So I'm going to make a set of those. They don't come with the rods, so I got a set of those too. Just flow under there to make it so you can see in the corners. And yeah, that grater braid is not perfect, so I'm going to take it off, clean it up, give it a little coat of paint for the blade, and flow it back on. Plus I got another little piece I can add to that bit. But I want to make this blade a little bit wider, so I get started. And you get started by taking these bolts out here. So far I see 6 of them, so not too bad. I'm not going to cut them because you're never going to get them off. So okay guys, got it all cleaned up, got everything off over there. I got the blade right here, look pretty clean. Got some cracks in her, so gotta weld them up. Plus, this is a 1/4 inch thick, or 1/8 inch thick, I mean. So I got some plates, 5 inches on both sides. So when I add them onto I'm gonna weld them onto the blade. So it'll make it 8'4" is the max limit. So, gonna get to doing that. Just gonna get a nice little bend. Same up on this area. And take it from there and tack them in. Okay guys, I got the pieces cut and bent and welded on. So it all nice and fully welded. I welded on the front and then I welded the full back. Because why not? This piece of angle iron, I'm going to make another piece and bring it out to here and weld that with the arc welder. And same with the bottom piece. Add it on, and then on the side here I want to put another piece of lip, like a lip. So, or a piece of like 3/8 steel rod, and then run it around the side to reinforce the corner, like this whole corner side. So yeah. Okay guys, got the pieces all welded on, and I got it all painted. I just slapped some paint on there. Probably gonna put a second coat. And I got these big warps and cracks welded up nice. And on the side here I got a nice ring on the side. Or a 3/8 rod I did bent and welded on. So, look like it almost from original. Now I'm gonna take a look at this piece, get this sorted out. Okay guys, we got a second coat of paint on there. While she's drying there, over here I'm working on the pin. You pull the pin and you can turn the blade left and right or straight by the 3 holes on that piece. So, but this pin kind of bent and it got a crack in it, so I'm just going to replace it. I made another pin like this one instead of a 3/4 inch solid axle. So it should be way stronger than the original. And you just shove it in, and yeah, you put the pin in to hold the spring in. So you pull it that way. But also, I'm going to take this collar and weld it into here, because there's like no if you pull it too far, it slides out and it wobbles. So I'm gonna weld this collar in here so it doesn't do that, because of a nice tight fit. So I'm gonna get doing that, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got this all welded up. I wanted to make it a little stronger, so I welded this plate, plus I added some spacers. And this is like for a 1-inch pin. So got all that welded. Got the pin all put together. I can't push it because that spring is really hard, but yeah, I got a little grease nipple right there, so I can grease it to make it go in and out nice. I think now put it back together and see where these line up. If they all line up good, then I'm not going to leave them. And see if I can get the shocks on here. And then give it a nice little coat of paint, I think. Well guys, I got it in. Got the big pin in. Got a cotter pin in the bottom. So every bit of slack there is gone now. So it goes left and right really easy now. And yeah, this pin works great. I got the arm hooked up. So when you move the arm up, it moves the pin. Super easy. And these springs, I got some big links I cut and bent, and then I weld them back together up on here. So the springs got nice tension to them, and easy to tension these. Right now it's on the lowest setting, and you can't even move the blade hard. So we're going to test that after. Yeah, so coming along. I welded on the poles on the corners, so that's all fine. And now I'm gonna get the going. Take these pieces, cut them, and weld them onto there. These are 3/4 inch. If I want to put a 1-inch board, then I will. But they are 3/4 inch thick. I think they should be good enough. Okay guys, I got the piece it welded on, so that should be plenty strong. Some 3/4 inch thick plate, plus I put some corner pieces on. One going from the front, one going from the side, so it can't move sideways and can't move forward or back. So that should be pretty strong. And these big chunky things got a double weld, about 1/2 inch thick. So that should be good enough. Next, I'm working on the grater blade. Figuring out how much I need to add. Looking like 2 inches on this side and 14 inches on this side. Because someone just threw a 7-foot blade, grater blade on that 7.5-foot blade there. So it's kind of not matching up. So I got this piece laying around, so I'm just gonna mark it out, trim it, and bolt it on. Okay guys, got it all painted. I'm thinking it looked pretty snazzy. The blue is like the only color I have at the moment. But yeah, it will prevent rust, and yeah. Now making the mount for the truck. Plans on making the mount for the truck. Had a piece about 4 inches wide, 8 inches long. Drilled 2 big 3/4 inch holes so I can bolt it on where the bumper is, and weld this piece of bracket onto here and to support that. So yeah, I got this piece, and then I got this piece on here I can use for my brackets, and then a piece of square tubing on across the front to tie it together, and just some 3/4 inch holes so it line up with these ones. Well guys, here's the bracket for the truck. An all 1/2 inch steel plate, 3 inch thick. No, 3 inch wide, 1/2 inch thick. And quarter wall tube. So at the width of it, these are brackets going to get welded like this to those, and then some structural pieces on there too. Some plate on the side. And these will just bolt right up to the truck. So yeah, these are just bolt right up to the truck. Up to the bumper mounts. They are heavy duty, so that should be a good location for a snowplow blade. And 3/4 inch bolts should be good enough. Pretty strong. Okay guys, just letting them cool off, but they are done, all three. Got them on the ice to cool off. I welded a nice bracket in there to support it all, plus a little angle. But other than that, they're ready to bolt on. I got the bolts on the truck all nice and loose on the bumper, so they can go in and out pretty easy. Just slide these on, and then weld on that bar when it's on the truck. So I'll get to doing that, and I'll be back. Well guys, I got them bolted on, and I got that bar welded on. So this is how it is down here, and it's pretty strong. It won't even move. You can shake the whole truck with them. So yeah, got it perfectly straight. They are 12 inches from the hole to the ground, so that should be enough. And the blade in here, these holes are 12 inches from the ground to that, and that's for the perfect height for grading, to get that the snow like bunch up and go over. So yeah, I got it blocked up that where the height of the grader, if I put the grader blade back on. So yeah, so I'm gonna get the cutting this one out, this little piece, and put the grader blade back on, and then it's ready to whoa. Okay guys, got the grader blade installed and it's longer, as you guys can see. And I got a piece of rubber. Tomorrow I gotta make a bracket for each side because it's not long enough, and I only got a hole drilled. But I got the one on the top for the snow guard, I think it's called, so the snow will stop it from falling up. Paint the shocks, the springs on the back yellow, and I installed a pulley. So I'm going to run the winch through that and back to the bumper, so it'll be about 17,000 pounds of force. Yeah. Next up, I'm going to make some feet for it, and just these little things, and then I think it's pretty much done. Okay guys, I took some of this scrap pieces of grater blade. I chopped it up and I grind it down so it's like little domes, and then I polish it up so much. They're gonna wear down anyway, so, but yeah, pretty good. And then I found some of this 1 inch square 1 inch bar with already a hole in it, and it's the perfect length to fit on those skid plates. So I'm just gonna take these and weld it right on the top like that. Then I can adjust the height by putting some washers and then a cotter pin. Yeah, super easy. So I'm gonna weld these together and pin them on. Okay guys, got them all done. I think they're looking pretty snazzy. Got a nice purple on there, and I dipped them in oil, so they are nice hardened steel. Ooh, that one's still a little bit hot. Yeah, so that should last a while on these here. You put the cotter pin in there, and you can space it as you need. with some washers. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get these a coat of paint and these end caps, and yeah, go slap it on the truck and see how it looks. Okay guys, got it all on and done. As you can see, everything hooked up. This is how I'm running the winch for now. Through a doubler, so it rests stress on the winch cable. But there's like no weight on the winch cable anyways. It's barely enough to keep it straight. Down here I got the pins in just loosely. I'm gonna get some wheel pins. Quick release pins. Yeah, it took only like seconds to hook the blade up. So yeah. Looking pretty good. Truck is all ready for winter next year. Because I'm kinda late on yeah, everywhere is like no snow. So yeah. This is how fast it goes up. About the high you want it, and you got to angle it right. But yeah, there she is. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I fixed the blade up, and yeah, everything looking good. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Remember, like and subscribe if you like this video. So see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.